Are you having a headache about the declension and feel like you can tell the difference between them? Here's my understanding of the basics. Slovene has six declensions. Each are used under different conditions, such as preposition, verb, phrases, or rules. The first declension to learn is the first declension, imenovalnik. Is the original form of the noun, the one that you will find in the dictionary. It's important because to decline any noun, you need to know its gender. And to determine the gender, you look at the ending in the first declension. The first declension answers the question kdo je, kaj je. Kdo je doma? Jaz sem doma, or simply sem doma. The subject is in the first declension, even if sometimes it's omitted. Otroci se igrajo. Miha in Tim hodita v šolo. The conjugation of the verb has to match the subject. The first declension is used with some specific verbs. To je slovenščina. Poslala sva Staša. Imenuje se Filip. Ostali so prijatelji. The first declension is also used with many specific phrases. Všeč mi je čokolada. Roka me boli. Oči me pečejo. If you have one thing to remember about the first declension, original form of the noun. The second declension to learn is the fourth declension, tožilnik. One of the most used declension is the fourth one because it associates with the majority of verbs. The fourth declension answers the question koga vidiš, kaj vidiš. Kaj vidiš na cesti? Vidim veliko hišo. The house is the direct object of the verb to see, so it's in the fourth declension. Pijem temno kavo. Imamo črnega psa. The fourth declension is used with some specific preposition. To je darilo za Tino. Vozim čez most. Pogledam skozi okno. Gremo v pekarno po kruh. The preposition u or na, if it's used to give a direction, then it's the fourth declension. Gremo trgovino, grem na tečaj. Which preposition u or na to use will depend on the context. The same goes with the cubic preposition. Pred, za, nad, pod, med. If they give a direction, that is the fourth declension. Letalo se dvignilo nad oblake. Mača gre po stol. If you have anything to remember about the fourth declension, direct object of the verb and direction. The third declension to learn is the second declension, rodinnik. Probably the most complex one because it has many indications. The second declension answers the question koga ne maraš, česa ne maraš. Česa ne maraš jesti. The second declension is associated with negation. The direct object of a positive verb is the fourth declension, rada jem čebulo. But the direct object of a negative verb is the second declension, ne maram jesti čebule. Ne kuham kosila. Nimamo belega mačka. The second declension is associated with quantity, when the quantity is 5 and more, when there is a quantifying adverb, when there is a quantifying noun. Prodamo 5 krav. Pijem veliko vode. Kupim kilogram moke. Another concept associated with the second declension is noun plus noun. When the first noun is declined as usual, but the second noun is in the second declension. Kupim kilogram moke. Kilogram is in the fourth declension because it's the direct object of the verb to buy. Flower is in the second declension because it's the second noun of noun plus noun. To je šofer avtobusa. Grem na tečaj slovenščine. The noun plus noun is basically two nouns that are connected with the preposition of. The second declension is used with a lot of preposition. Pijem kavo brez mleka. Prihajam iz Kanade. Vozim mimo parka. The second declension is also paired with many specific verbs. Bojim se pajko. Ne smem se dotakniti rane. Spomnim se datuma. For the second declension, you should remember negation and quantity. Now we are already halfway, and it will get easier. The fourth declension to learn is the fifth declension, mesnik. The fifth declension answers the question o kom govoriš, o čem govoriš. O čem govoriš? Govorim o slovenščini. The fifth declension is used with some specific preposition. Počakam pri pošti. Sedim ob morju. Po šoli imam tekmovanje. The fifth declension is all about location. When the preposition u or na is used and it's a direction, grem u Slovenijo, then it's going to be the fourth declension. But if it's a location, sem u Sloveniji, then it's going to be the fifth declension. Sedim na stolu, čakam u šoli. If you have one thing to remember about the fifth declension, location. The fifth declension to learn is the sixth declension, orodnik. The sixth declension answers the question s kom greš, s čim greš. S čim greš v šolo? The sixth declension is always used with the preposition. Grem s kolesom, grem z avtobusom. The cubic preposition are also used in the sixth declension. When they're used to give a direction, Macha gre po stol, it's going to be the fourth declension. But if it's a position, Maček se skriva pod stolom, then it's going to be the sixth declension. Med poukom ne smemo jesti. Pred šolo stojim. The most typical use of the sixth declension is the preposition with. Last but not least, the third declension, dajalnik. The third declension answers the question, komu daš, čemu daš. Komu daš darilo? Dam darilo prijatelju. Kaj dam? Dam darilo. Give is a direct object of the verb to give, so it's the fourth declension. Komu dam darilo? Dam darilo prijatelju. Friend is the indirect object of the verb to give, so it's the third declension. Pišem pismo Tini. The third declension is used with some specific preposition. When you're going to a place, you will use the preposition u na in the fourth declension. Grem u bolnico. But if you're going to a person, you will use the preposition k, h, grem k zdravniku. Hodim proti tebi. Slovenija proti Franciji. Kljub snegu sem šla ven. The third declension is used with many specific verbs. A lahko mi pomagate? Obljubim Filipu nagrado. Čestitam Moniki. If you have one thing to remember about the third declension, indirect object of the verb. And that's it.